his campaign to the ring. Outstanding record, 42 wins, no losses, one draw with 41 big win coming by way of knockout. A U.S. Olympian, he'll be making the 11th defense of his current title from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Here is the hard-hitting, reigning, and defending, undefeated WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Conte. Wilder!
Sorry guys, I have to keep muting it because of the music. So
draw with 20 wins coming by way of the heavyweight title from Manchester, England. Please welcome the renowned, the colorful, and the undefeated former unified heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
It's going to happen this week. And it's going to happen this time around. You know what? You couldn't keep me down when I was full. When I was training like a boxer, you couldn't keep me down then. You definitely can't keep me down now.
Whoa. Ooh.
Like everywhere. When your eyes look back at your head and your veins smoking out your neck, you'll see.
100%.
Life and death.
Never been so sure.
Life and death. Hey, that's been running through your head. That's been running through your head for so long. That's been running through your head. We'll see. We'll see. I was standing over you. I was standing over you. You weren't standing over me. I was looking over you. I was the superior one. I was the one over you. You didn't do that. You didn't know how you got up. You can't even remember certain things in the fight. Because you lost memory. And I'm going to make sure. I'm going to make sure you lose more than that, baby. I'm going to make sure you lose more. I'm going to make sure you lose more than that. Trust me. I guarantee you. Everything I told you is in the past. 48 hours. 48 hours. You're going to stay on to that. That's in a good one.
72 actually. Yeah, keep counting. Just count wrong, guys. Yeah, 72 hours.
I'm going to try over you again. Timber! Like I told you before. Timber. And it's going to happen again. And this time, I promise you ain't getting out. Man, you don't believe the shit you saying, bro. You don't believe nothing you saying. You don't believe what you saying. I still believe you saying. Like a rock, man. You had 3 fights. Now you want to say, you had 2 more. You had 3 fights. You had trainers. You spent hell of a money to get. You're supposed to be in shape. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? But I'm going to stand over your body. I'm going to stand over your body like a murder scene. And I'm going to be the detective over you. Like I said, everything I said came to pass. Nothing you said came to pass. Nobody trusts nothing that you said.
Don't make me no difference.
There was a bird that flew in here.
Who am I? The greatest people to like. I'm an Indian, straight up.
Part 2.
A bird, that's a bad omen for one of them. A bird is a bad omen. Shelly.
Get it up. It ain't good enough. I'm telling you, I'll end this shit midstream. I'm on 2 cameras, so it don't make me no difference.
Perhaps far beyond my better
Make sure that they... But he's not just learned up on wax story.
Well, it's nice to be with you guys. Good to be with you, champ. Tyson, good to be with you. Why nice to see you as well. I was planning on sitting over here, but based on the circumstances, I'll think I'll, beyond my better judgment, sit right here. I hope nothing else.
Sorry, guys.
I said to you about a month ago, I've marveled, I said to you as well, I've marveled at how deferential the two of you have been in the lead up to this fight. You guys have shown great respect. You were well measured when we were together in LA a couple of times, a month and a half ago and then a month ago. But fight changes things clearly. If fight changes things clearly. So here's what I'd like to do, if we can keep some composure here and some guardrails to a well-managed conversation. And by the way, I do want to congratulate you on both arriving to this point. And on behalf of boxing media, boxing fans, and American sport fans, also thank the two of you for leading the way with what needs to be a more common trend in the sport. And that is simply the best fighting the best. Willing to say, forget business boundaries. This is what the sport should be on top of the mountain. So congratulations for that, as simply arriving to this point for all of us to take this. And also thank you for the past month and a half, 2 months of unprecedented access, great, varied, and thoughtful interviews, because the promotional lead-up has been sensational. So let's try to continue that in what is the last time you guys are speaking here on stage and to the public, the third and final time. You'll have the weigh-in on Friday, which both networks will be bringing, and then, of course, the pay-per-view on Saturday night at 9. As the WBC champ and the holder of the green belt, and this being your 11th title defense with 41 knockouts, I will give you the opening comment. You have a live mic, but we're going to respect his opening comment however you would like to start this conversation.
Well, what can I say? You know, this is the final countdown, like I said, and we all should be happy. This is the moment in time that we all been waiting for. The biggest fight of both our lives, unfinished business, as I call it. And I can't wait. Y'all know me, when I say I can't wait, I mean every word of it. You know, it's torturing for me the week of the fight to be able to have to sit around and wait as the days drop, as the hours fall down, the seconds fall, just to sit here to wait to put my hands on the body. You know, this is what I've been preparing myself for. This is what I've been waiting so many months for. This could have been happening a long time ago, but somebody put on their running shoes And they should have. They needed more warm-ups. They needed to get themselves convinced that they're their best when they know they're not. I can't wait. And don't he dare ever, he better not ever say he got me to big time boxing. Ever in this game, I'm gonna slap him. Because if anybody brought anybody to big time boxing, it's me. Don't ever forget. When I found you was strung out on coke. When I found you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to big time boxing. I drug you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that. I brought you to big time boxing. The last time you were here, what did you do? Who came up and showed and saw you? How many? 15 the first time, 35 the second time. When I came, how many showed up? Down there sold it out. This time around, I sold the pay-per-view too. And this time around, they here for me to see unfinished business. That's fact. That is fact. That is fact. I'm talking. I'm talking banana peel. I'm talking big woman. I'm talking big mama. I'm talking big mama. I brought you back. You was strung out on cocaine, bro.
No one knows you.
You were big as a house,
bro.
bro.
Cherry pick me.
You were contemplating about killing yourself because you didn't want to live
anymore. And that's the man you wanted to take on, was it?
Bro,
the man who was going to kill himself.
I said, Fury, get your fat ass up.
Easy victory,
I said, you get in there, G. I said, I dare you to come back. I said, you won't come back. And what you did? Come on. You heard me, you took my advice, didn't you?
Tyson, you want time for an opening comment, or would you like to just engage back?
He can't help himself because he knows it's something that's killing him inside.
All right.
He can't help himself.
So you just want to engage in this? Which
you lie about everything.
Time for an opening
I
comment?
tell the truth about everything. You can never receive it, baby, Michelle.
Please go ahead. Take a minute for your opening comment, and then we will fully engage here for an hour. Go ahead.
Charles got to learn so much.
Go ahead, Tyson.
When I revived him, he didn't have to go to rehab. I gave him, I rehabilitated him back. And here he is now, the second time around.
This is your 5 minutes of fame. Continue.
I'm still talking. And here we are now.
Speak a little bit more clear. Don't understand the word you're saying.
It's something hitting him in his heart. So I'm going to let him speak.
All right, Tyson, your opening comment, and then trust me, we will go back.
I didn't hit a nerve. He was shaking on the table. What?
Go ahead, Tyson. He says he's finished. The floor is yours. Lineal heavyweight champion, sixth defense of the tradition-rich lineal belt. Please, Tyson Fury.
You know, Deontay Wilder spoke a lot of rubbish. He gave me an opportunity. I give him his biggest paydays of his whole life. Got him a big contract with Showtime. Brought him to the biggest stage in the world, being Las Vegas. And here he is. This is how he thanks me. He's got a whole lot of appreciation for someone who's fed him, looked after him, and put millions in his account. Very nice person, Dave. You know, you owe me everything. I brought you to this level. Welcome to big time boxing. It's his second fight on the top. He fought his #1 ranked opponent, Luis Ortiz, in his last fight. He done 300,000 buys. Against 300,000 buys in the biggest country in the world. I can fight a bum and do 1 million views at home, you know. So,
you're not home.
Well, I am home, because this is the home of the Gypsy King. This is the home of the Gypsy King.
You fought here.
Home of the Gypsy King, Las Vegas.
You remember the time you fought here? How many came and saw you? How many came and saw your talent?
It was full in here.
It wasn't full. 1,500.
Full. Get the video back up and you'll see.
Last time was 3,500. You gave away the rest of the tickets.
It was more show fighter, giving you the opportunity to defend your belt. But when I've took it off you and burst your bubble, just like the last British man, you know, came here, burst the bubble of an undefeated fighter. They always get beat.
They always want to take the credibility of when we invent something, they want to write their name on this shit. It's been through history and time, and here it is again, right before our very first
Damn right.
You want to take the credibility of something that you don't have no claim to name to. I brought you back. I gave you the biggest work. Everything you say is what I've done to you. Just keep it real, bro. We fighters. It ain't no shame in our game. It's supposed to be like that. Why all y'all
We're here to fight. Whether you're whatever you want to be, an actor or whatever, listen, bring your A game on your acting night on Saturday night.
The one that's gonna whoop your ass. and put
Like
everything
you did
else
last
to
time, yeah?
rest, just like I did the last
Didn't do it
time.
last time.
You still think, how many times you dreamt about the 12 round? Because that's the only thing they got to promote. Hello? Can you talk? Cat got your tongue, tissue in your mouth.
Let's have a great conversation with that 12th round moment. What I want to focus in on right now is the path that you both took to arrive here. So we'll look back at the past year and how you both have arrived to this mega event. Deontay Wilder points.
I have to mute it since the video's on. Okay, guys, sorry.
A first round knockout. Each of you, obviously, your rise and fame of coming stateside to Vegas and 2 knockouts that would win knockout of the year sensation. But by stitches along that path, your reaction
It's supposed to be
that
stopped, by the way. I mean, it's going to be a big factor. You know, it's going to be a big factor, not for me, but for him. You know, that's what he's been thinking about. It's, you know, Joe, it's a lot of energy that's been circulating. There's a lot of secrets that's been going on. There's a lot of things that's been covering up.
What do you want to share?
But, you know, I don't want to share nothing with you. You know, but I just want to let you know it's subliminal messages. This is what we've been getting for all these years. I'm giving you a subliminal message. Being a veteran in this sport, I understand. I know. I have a sixth sense. I know what nervous energy is and what it looks like and what it smells like. Pussy. And I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. He's more concerned about that. Yeah, that's part of it. That's one thing.
Tyson, how is the eye? How is the eye and how is the scar tissue? 47 stitches, plastic surgeon inside and out. How's it holding up?
Terrible. It come open 4 times in training camp. It's been covered open with little flicks. So he shouldn't have any problems opening up then, should he? Sure, couldn't even keep a man down in the 12th round.
You recently made comments that you want to taste blood. You've said before, and you've said it in the lead up
It's
here.
not bother me. I'm going to take him, I'm going to cut him and see how he feels like it. I'm going to see if he's going to get up off the floor. I don't think he's got the bottle, minerals, bollocks, whatever you want to call it. He ain't got it. He's an on-top fighter, he's a bully fighter, and when a bully gets bullied, he folds every single time.
There was, as we were sitting here and the 3 of us were watching the highlights of the past year, Deontay's
Talking about them knockouts?
It was tinged with derision as he was watching your 2 fights that took place here in Vegas. What did you learn about yourself with the 2 fights here in Vegas over the course of the past year?
I'll go my way with it.
You know, I learned a lot of things. I learned that I can come here and crack the biggest country in the world and become a bigger star than their homegrown heavyweight. That's one thing I learned. And I learned that I can unite 2 TV stations, ESPN Plus and Fox Pay-Per-View, and unite 2 of the biggest rival promoters in the world.
Shit.
Is there anything
See, you guys got me excited there.
Including slap him in the mouth. Nothing I can't do. Already done it, been there, done it, wore the t-shirt a million times. Wilder, this is a big act for him. He's very nervous underneath. I can see his jumper going in and out with his heartbeat pounding out of his chest. Terrified.
You believe he's nervous right now sitting on stage with you?
He's nervous as hell. He don't know what to expect. Doesn't know what
you
to
funny.
expect. And he's getting
Your
knocked
job
out.
is to stand up, man. That's what you do
Knocked
in
out.
Vegas, bro.
Knocked out.
When I knock you out, go do stand-up comedy, bro. You got a career in that. You got a career in that.
And when I knock you out, begging me for a rematch.
Bruh, just do that. You got a British accent, and that's what they laugh. They're not laughing with you, they're laughing at you. Because of your accent, you goofy, you're big mama. You know what I'm saying? You're big goofy, big mama. Big goofy, big mama.
You say
Big mama.
You speak English.
That's what
you
you're
little
doing.
bitch.
Exactly.
So you speak in English
exactly.
right now.
So you understand what I'm saying. And if you don't, you know the saying, what's understood don't have to be explained. Because come February 22nd, your body gonna be laying right.
I do want to ask you something about your
Like it
past
was
year and the
before.
fights that we
Just
saw
like
there. And
that.
that is
But this time around, you ain't getting up because I brought my 6-foot-inch nails and I brought a big hammer from Alabama, baby. You know what else.
Good. Ain't going nowhere.
You know what else.
I'm gonna knock you smart.
You know what else.
I can't wait to.
You know what else.
You're nothing
Oh,
but a big skinny little bitch.
sit down.
That's all you are.
Sit down.
You ain't nothing.
Sit down.
You ain't
Sit
scary.
down.
You're not
Sit
terrifying.
down.
Yeah, I don't look at you and see
Sit
fear.
down.
I look at you and see a fucking pussy with a nose ring in.
Sit
You little
down.
bitch.
Sit down. You
Punch him all over the stage
Sit
right now if you
down,
want to.
man. Sit
You
down.
won't do nothing about it.
Sit down.
Take him and throw him across that room.
Sit down. You don't believe none of the words that you say. You can't punch. I don't know what you talking about. Knocking somebody in the second round. You ain't never knocked nobody in no second round. You got pillows for fists. That's why I kept running through you. Because you can't punch.
Correction.
You
I
can't
did not
punch.
tell last opponent
You can't punch.
second round.
You can't,
pussy.
man. You told that man to drop and he failed.
I'll tell you what, I
Stop.
do want to get into fight
Stop.
strategy because you did put that out there about the
He said,
second
all
round
right, this is enough of this
knockout.
act.
There's so much to take, but you've been so good at strategy. What do you say we take a quick and much needed break for a moment? When we come back, we will get into the fight strategy of what we will see Saturday night, the final news conference. Wilder Fury 2 continues in Vegas after this.
Wow.
Wow. Hello.
Feel dirty. Absolutely. This is like a better punishment of Mayweather.
I was just gonna
Some people like that.
Just gonna say that.
Give me Joe.
They should not have gone there. Why are you off your channel? You have like 200 views.
I know, but
See here.
Wow.
it looks like he's cutting weight or something. Period. Why is he so
No, he's
dressed?
270. He's coming to 270. They don't need to cut weight.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Why is he dressed like he's losing weight? It's like he's trying to sweat.
Maybe, mind games.
I got off my live because I have a lot of people watching, but they don't want to watch the video.
Cut us
I
out.
put it up during live. They won't watch when I put up my real version of
What? You put it in full, cut it up.
it. Sometimes, yeah.
Dude, I try to get, look at my 10 little fonts. They give me money.
The first fight struck hot. The
They
first
give me
fight
for
was
mine.
failure.
I'm like, dang.
A success is
Like the super
victorious.
fast too.
There was no victory.
I have to mute you guys because there's a promo right now. So, but stay on.
All right, gentlemen, you took a nice break there. We were all able to watch the 12th round of December 1st, 2018, as we are here with the WBC champ Deontay Wilder, who has the highest knockout percentage in the history of the heavyweight division. Beyond Joe Louis, beyond Rocky Marciano, Sonny Liston, Iron Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis, anybody, the highest knockout percentage. And to my left, the lineal heavyweight champion of the world, who absorbs the fewest amount of punches statistically of any heavyweight on earth. The most skillful tactician, the most elusive heavyweight that exists in all of boxing.
Which side you rather be on?
So the question becomes, as everybody draws back to the 12th round of December 1st, 2018, when the bell rings Saturday night, is it simply round 13?
Indeed, it's unfinished business, like I said, you know. We're definitely picking up what we left off. I mean, he just changed the day. He just changed his whole team, and he just changed up everything. So I can't speak for him, but you know, I'm definitely picking up what I left off at, and more calmer, patient, and devastating fashion.
Go ahead, Tyson.
Yeah, you know, round 12 was a good round. Credit to Wilder. He got me with two of the best punches I've ever seen thrown in a 12th round heavyweight fight. And as we see, it's been very, very famous. The down on the Gypsy King has been very, very, very active online and all over the world. But the thing that Wilder must be thinking is, I hit that guy with the best two punches I can ever throw in round 12, and he got up. What have I got to do to keep it down?
Saying that, right? But how does that play in your head? The fact that you hit him that flush with that combination, and we saw him rise up. We saw him go pure Undertaker, the resurrection of a 6'9" heavyweight, to then come forward at you in the last 2 minutes. How does that play in your head?
I mean, it all felt good. You know, it felt good hitting him and dropping him. It felt good seeing him, and it felt good seeing him rise. You know, because it was the hype lived up to the fight. You know, when fans come and see heavyweights, they want to see knockouts. They want to see knocked out. And when you knock a guy down and he rise up like that, and then come back and still see that he got it and stuff, man, that make great fights. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at that at all. You know, it was a controversial decision, which leads to now an even bigger fight, more exposure, more attention, so a more devastating. So I ain't mad, bro.
Now, there are some who have put forth the idea that something clicked in your head, that all of a sudden when you got up and you stepped to him, you solved the riddle a bit, and then you have been so openly talking about your strategy of I'm going to come in north towards 270 pounds, of I'm going to press the action and step to the puncher, which is so counterintuitive to everything we would know in the boxing intelligentsia of one of the best, most elusive big men stepping to the most destructive puncher the division's ever known. Why?
It's a bold move, that's for sure. But we fight fire with fire. But the confidence I take into this fight, what enables me to take confidence from going forward at him, is I've never lost a dogfight, ever. Even when I've gone off the floor, even in round 12, when I went at him, aggressive, he was all over the show. He couldn't contain me. So if I do that from round 1, he's going to be gassing by round 5 and hanging on to the dear life, if he even gets that far.
I don't know about nothing he says. You know, the only about anything he says, the only thing that I believe in Tyson Fury that he said is that you got to nail him to his coffin. And like I said, I brought 6 inch feet. I brought 6 inch nails and a big hammer from Alabama. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I believe that come out of this man's mouth, because of course he got to hype it, he got to promote and hype up the fight. So with that being said, a lot of these fighters, they like to tell a lot of lies, they like to, you know, to say things that are not true to make themselves look better and whatever. I understand, I get that. But when it's time for that bell ring, and say this, you know, everything else goes out the window, you know. I ain't worried about these fighters. I'm special, and that's what differentiates me from the rest. My power, my heart, my willingness to go at these guys. My lion's heart. They know what they in for when they fight. That's why they change up trainers. That's why they do more than what they're supposed to do. And now he's dipping his hand in the damn gas.
You've often described that power as a blessing and a curse. How so?
Well, I mean, it's a blessing because I can get a guy at any given time. You know my saying. They have to be perfect for 12 rounds. 36 minutes. I only have to be perfect for 2 seconds. You know, and the curse is, it's like my doctor said, he never seen anyone with power like this as a human being. And he said only 2 things that happen. He said, when I hit something, I destroy it, or it destroys me. And as you can see, his whole arm is like Frankenstein right here, and it's just adding on. You know what I mean? I got more scars on me than I have tattoos.
Your arm was injured prior to the first fight, but yet not a lot of people knew that. You've only started talking about that in recent months. How different has this training camp been?
I mean, it's been a lot different. You know, I'm more healthier this time. You know, my arm was a lot better. You know, I'm able to throw it, you know, with full power. That first time, I didn't even throw it in camp because I didn't want to injure it. I said, if I was going to injure it in any type of form or fashion, any type of way, that I'd rather to do it in the fight. At least I know I'm getting paid. You know, when you're doing it in sparring, you know, the only thing you can get from that is a delay. And I didn't want to delay this fight.
We're going to take some questions from the media. Please introduce yourself and go ahead.
Yeah, Andreas Hill from the Sport News. Deontay, the first fight, you went viral. You had the till this day. You had the knockdowns. This is Black History Month. Are you looking to make a big moment in Black History come February 27th?
They picked the wrong date. They picked the wrong month. I mean, they picked the wrong month for this fight to happen. And I've said that many times. And when I knock the Gypsy Queen out, we're gonna have a Black History trivia question that's gonna be spread all over the world, and they're gonna be able to write it any type of way they want it.
Tyson, question for you. Do you think there's any chance that Deontay can win a decision against you in this fight? Because it was the only path to victory or knockout.
You know, I'm not sure, but I'm not reading into all this this racial thing with black man versus a white man on Black History Month, and you know, I will refuse to go into any sort of thing about it. You know, we are two human beings, two heavyweights at the top of our game. This is not a racial war. This is two heavyweight boxers going toe to toe for all the jewels in heavyweight boxing. Nothing more, nothing less. So yeah, just like to clear it out nice and clear.
I would like your reaction to something though, because a decision was brought up, and obviously the way you guys have been going at it here on stage, everybody's expecting this never to get to the numbers. But let's put up the cards from the first fight, which was the split draw, and then let's discuss, as you see the scores from the first fight up here, and then let's discuss the news today. And the news today is that Dave Moretti, Steve Weisfield, and Glenn Feldman, veteran judges, have been announced as the judges for your fight. These three of Moretti, Weisfield, and Feldman have worked numerous championship bouts, as well as the referee, Kenny Bayless. Your reaction to the judges, and now Kenny Bayless being announced as the referee assignment?
Yeah, they're all very experienced judges, as we've seen. Kenny Bayless is a top referee. He's refereed me before, he's done a good job. I've got no objections with the referees and judges at all. Whoever they are, they're going to do a good job. It's the biggest stage on the planet, so yeah, no real concern about the referee judges for sure.
Bayless, a veteran of mega fights, Pacquiao Mayweather, Pacquiao Marquez, heavyweight championship fights. Your reaction at all to the judges and/or to Kenny Bayless being named the referee by the Nevada State Athletic Commission?
I mean, I think they all are qualified to. I think they all are qualified to do a great job. You know, I'm looking forward to the fight the 22nd Saturday. You know, I never complain about the judges or the referees.
Well, you typically don't worry about judges.
I don't worry about that because I have devastating power.
Let's take another question from the media.
Tyson Sam Gordon here, Las Vegas Review Journal. A lot of historically great heavyweight title fights here in Las Vegas, but nothing of this magnitude for quite some time. Just what does it mean for you to be at the epicenter of the heavyweight renaissance here in Las Vegas?
It's a big show, and I'm very happy that we could all get together and put this on for the fans around the world. And you know, if it's anything as good as the talking we're doing up on stage, we're in for a real treat, aren't we? That's for sure. Let's hope both men back up all the shit talking, put on a good fight, which really counts, really matters. And that's it, on the line.
Deontay, anything for you to react to Tyson there?
I mean, the question was directed towards him.
Sure, understood. Do you have any reaction before we take another quick break?
Next question.
Okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're taking another break. We're going to invite the trainers up in a moment. We remind everybody how to buy the fight. Saturday's pay-per-view. The ultimate showdown in the heavyweight division, the undefeated champions. You can go to foxsports.com/pay-per-view. You can click buy now. You can download Fox Sports app, stream it live from your favorite device. You can also go to espnplus.com/WilderFury, click buy now, or watch it on the ESPN app, or go to ESPN Plus tab and click Wilder Fury Fight Title. And of course, it's available on pay-per-view. We're going to take a quick break.
Okay, I'll come find you though. Okay, sure, no worries. Thanks.
Okay, guys, so what do you guys think? We're at break. Yeah, sometimes when I have to mute is because there's music or they have the promo. But I want to hear your reactions. What did you guys think? What do you guys see? I mean, this is the most talking that you've done out of this fight and even the last fight. Yeah, so drop it in the comments. How's that? Thanks for the 4 people that stayed on. Oh, all the trainers and all of them are coming on up. So there's Arash right behind me. You have to check him out. Muscle and Fitness. He's lost over 100 pounds. Arnold Schwarzenegger put him in the magazine. Isn't that amazing? And then there's Dan Raphael behind me over there. Lance Pugmire. Champ side is next to me. I'm like, if I can just turn my camera that way, there we go. And then there's Nancy from WBC. You guys, we're going to be going live on WBC after, once this presser is done. We have this interactive room. It's so cool. We're going to get to see some of the old belts, some history, some old fights. I already spoke with Bob Arum in there, and it was fun. I stumped him on a question. He was alive at the time, but I wasn't, but he didn't know the answer. But I did, thanks to Google. And then, so yeah, so remember, tweet in, go to WBC Boxing, and then also you can tweet to me at Cynthia Conte, like any of your questions or comments, but you never know who's going to be coming into that room because, you know, there's a lot of surprises, there's a lot of chants, there's a lot of VIPs, but it's good stuff. But right now it is dead even on the it's like I think minus 150, 125. Yesterday it was minus 146, so now it's dead even 10. So I'm really curious. Anything over 8 rounds is even bet too. So I mean, the line is moving. Sorry guys, I'm tired. I'm always hungry. So my 7 people, where are you guys from? I had a plethora of people from like Norway, Spain, Africa. Where are you guys? I don't know. I hope you guys could. Do you guys even see it? I don't even know. More folks around you making any comments about? No, I mean it's more of like the presser is almost like a Mayweather McGregor. It's just like they're saying things that really are just kind of stupid, but hey, it's selling the fight. It's a big heavyweight fight. You know, Tyson Fury wants that green coveted belt.
It was really bad.
Deontay Wilder's making his 11th title defense. So that's pretty mega.
Which is too bad because it turned up being very interesting.
Yeah. Oh my god. Is anyone there? Trinidad, if you don't know, Google it. I know Trinidad. Oh yeah, I have to pause it because they decide to put on the thing. Alright, so I don't want to get shut down because a lot of it getting flagged. So I'm going to mute you guys, but I'll turn it around to them.
An electric final news. It's one thing when it's 3 months out, 2 months out, but when it's the time, when it's that week, it's supposed to get like this. This is what happens when you have
the two best heavyweights in the world, both undefeated, both highly motivated, both as competitive as two humans on earth can be. This is what happens. I wouldn't expect anything less.
Sugar?
I'm excited about it, watching the fighters' reactions. You know, everything's been quiet. Everything's been subtle. Today you saw the mood swings. You saw all the hard work that these fighters have been putting into their training camps. You just saw a little glimpse of it on the stage here. The emotions are going up, the emotions are going down. The emotions are going up, they're going back down. This is what big time boxing is. These two guys are professional, but they still have their emotions. They still have their, you know, the chip on their shoulder. They both want that win. Both of these fighters are just, you know, expressing themselves like they should.
Sugar, you're one of the biggest variables in this entire lead up to this fight because the news of Ben Davison being out, still a great relationship, it has been proven that your former trainer with you. But here we go, nearly a decade ago you came over stateside and you spent time in Detroit at the famed Kronk with the late great Emmanuel Stewart, Sugar's uncle. And you formed a bond also with your cousin Andy Lee, who will be working the corner with Sugar Hill. Why the return to Kronk?
Because like I said many times in the build up to this fight, what I did last time clearly wasn't good enough. So we had to change it up and we're going to look for the knockout. And who better or what better club to go to than Kronk?
What do you feel like you delivered over the course of the last 8 weeks to Tyson, Sugar?
I feel like I delivered everything that he asked for. He wanted to be better technical. He wanted to be more aggressive. He wanted to be a big, tall, dominant heavyweight.
Well, you guys have specialized in that for years with the heavyweights who have come out of your camp. What was your reaction to the trainer change? What was your reaction to the fact that this camp went in a different direction?
It surprised me because I think the world of Ben. I think Ben and Tyson have kind of been through hell and back together, and they were great for each other. It's almost, to use an English equivalent musically, you know, you had Lennon and McCartney were fantastic separately, but together there was magic. And I think that Tyson and Ben had that kind of magic, probably still do on a personal level. Now Javon Sugar is training him, and he's a great trainer. So I expect the very best Tyson Fury, and that's what we're ready for, is the best Tyson Fury, because when Deontay wins this fight, you know, I want Deontay to get the full credit for beating Fury at his absolute best. I don't want there to be any talk. I want both guys at their best, and I think that's what we got.
Guys, this camp has been very open in discussing their strategy, also discussing the weight that you want to come in on when you step on the scale come Friday afternoon. Let's go and show the weight of what has been your recent fights, because you are expected to come in upwards of potentially 15 pounds north of when you first fought, as you see the fight at 256.5 against Wilder back in December of 2018, and then what you did against Otto Verleen and Tom Schwartz. Why come in at the heavier weight? Sugar?
Why not? Tyson Fury's 6'9". He's not 6'4", 6'5". Carry that weight along with the power. He's a big, strong heavyweight, and the weight's not going to hurt him. He still moves around just like a super middleweight. Still, you know, has the ring IQ to set things up. And just add some punching power to his arsenal. 270 pounds is not a problem.
And then we've also heard from the fighters discussing what you say, hey, second round knockout, I'm stepping right to him, why not go that? We discussed that between the three of us earlier. But Jay, when you hear Tyson and Sugar Hill Stewart being so open and discussing we're going to come in bigger, we're going to step to the WBC champ, what did you think?
I mean, whatever they do is what they do. And I think that if Tyson comes forward like he says he's going to, it's going to be lead to opportunities for Deontay, because we don't worry about weight regardless. With Deontay, we don't even use the scale at the gym. What he weighs is what he weighs. As long as he's training hard and eating well, which he's doing those things, what is that much of a concern from a strategy point, because Deontay's always the lighter guy. I mean, in all these 40-plus fights, he's probably been outweighed in all but 4 of them. or so. So it's normal. He's fought guys 100
Do you guys say anything, or is it just the
It's
voice?
never been an issue. In fact, it's usually advantageous.
What do you think you're going to weigh on Friday? What do you think you'll do on scale?
Well, I really don't know, but I've been waking up around about 2:30.
2:30.
You know what I'm saying? So I'll probably come in the high 220s.
Gotcha.
You know, maybe come in at 2:30. So somewhere around there.
You guys bring a calming force to everything up here. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
I'm gonna have to restart it.
Jay,
Damn
I'm
it.
gonna let you go. We're gonna take another break here. The final news conference of Wilder.
Someone called, so I have to restart the screen. I don't know. So I'm gonna restart it. You guys wanna come back?
Yeah.